Okay, we've basically got our somewhat almost like a slurry, mixed it around, open up quite a lot of the fibres. If you were going to do this properly, you let it sit, and then there are also other ways you can open up the fibres too, which I'll talk about probably in my thesis at an international conference. Now, because we got the newspaper cellulose fibres in there, we don't have to have a flywire disc on the bottom, fellas. So that's made it one step simpler. So now you can't actually grow the, you don't want the roots really to go into this zone. So you've got to bank this up until you get to a stage where you can, where you think the roots are going to be, and then you want to do your just your basic sand, and then we're going to cap, because this in here has got the white wood, so it gets attacked by the brown rotten fungi. Okay, and in doing so they fix nitrogen from the atmosphere, and then that comes up. Whereas we're going to cap it with some brown material, and that gets attacked by the white rot fungi. Because one actually attacks the lignin and the other one doesn't, so you have to look it up. I know it's like this flammable and inflammable, it's very confusing sort of thing, so yeah. So, get that out of the way. And this is going to settle down a bit, so you might want to let it drain and settle down before we go to the next layer. Now I think that's going to be, we want a couple of, good, normally fly trap loops normally don't get much longer than that. I think they said it was like 15 centimetres tops, I think they said. So yeah, so maybe a case of just putting this in, letting it drain and pulling it back sort of thing. Because it's always going to go down a bit more than you think it's going to be, because we did that water in there. And just see, sorry about that, did I get on the camera? Oh. Ooh, that sort of tastes salty. I wonder if they're putting salt into the newspaper cellulose. Ha ha. Makes you wonder. So, so everyone else says, well, you can't use newspaper cellulose. Maybe, yes you can, if you the double flush gets with the salt that they put into the newspaper cellulose as cat litter or something. Yeah, I don't know. That definitely did taste salty, and quite salty too. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, learn something new every day. Now that's going to settle down, and I reckon that's going to go down to probably an inch with the water, with the residual water coming out of there. I might just want to bench it up at the moment just to get rid of this water. So take this over, and we'll just stick it on one of our benches, any which way, doesn't really matter. We just want to let it drain basically. So I just move this over to one side, bring this on here, and we'll just let that drain through the slot. Get some of these things out of the way, and just let it drain, and we'll see. Now we do have a scale on here somewhere, I think. So what is it at the moment? If I can find, oh there we go, 9, 8, 7, it's about 6 litres at the moment, so because it's above the halfway line, which is 5 litres of course in a 10 litre bucket, though it is not quite a straight cylinder. So we'll let that go down and see how we go. And it should end up looking somewhat like this, because that's also a 60-40 thing, so it should end up somewhat looking like that. And yeah, if I'm still on general focus. Okay, so I'll do that and we'll come back and deal with that in a minute. Okay, over and out for now.